Alright, Martin, how's it going? It's alright? Cheers, pal. Nice one. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, Martin, so once the judges have all taken their positions and you feel ready?
Been ready for 6 hours, I think. Okay.
Well, best of luck in your own time. Take it away.
Okay, time. Hello, everyone. My name is Martin. I work in Takk in Manchester. It's a really interesting place to be part of a coffee scene. I've seen the coffee scene there grow quite a lot in the time that I've been a barista, which is about two years or so. I work in a fabulous coffee shop called Takk, and another one of our baristas has competed, Joe, earlier on. So I've chosen a different espresso and a different profile to Joe to give him and me a chance to do something a little bit different. So let's pour you some water. That's the test, isn't it? The wobbly hand test. I think my speciality drink has played quite well into me being last today. I thought I was going to be on first, so strangely it's kind of fitting for a palate cleanser and an aperitif, if you like, for the judges who must be quite saturated with caffeine. So I'm going to take this time now to prepare my speciality drink, which is an infusion. It takes a few minutes to brew, so I'm going to prepare that now.
So a little reminder when Martin's working that the competitors produce 4 espressos, 4 cappuccinos and 4 signature drinks. What Martin's doing is doing some early prep of his signature drink.
Down the lid goes. That should take roughly about the right amount of time to pour that at the end. So firstly, I'm going to prepare you a single origin espresso from Rwanda. It's from the Buff Cooperative Group in South Rwanda. It's a very interesting coffee to me because I took it as a bit of a challenge, because working out of my comfort area of our espresso, which is 3 beans, and it works well through milk, it works well as espresso. This one was a challenge to me, and I think that's what we're here for, isn't it? To serve coffee to people who really like it. So I'm going to prepare you some espresso. This coffee is a single origin, red Bourbon, 100% red Bourbon. And it's super fresh and roasted by our good friends at Clifton, who've been amazing at help setting our roast profile for the coffee shop in Manchester. His mind was his own, but the man lived alone. Ooh, super fly. You're gonna make your fortune by and by. But if you lose, don't ask no questions why. The only game you know is do or die. The game he plays for keeps. Hustling times in ghetto streets, trying to get over. Thank Serve from left to right. For a single origin, it's got a really distinctive body. It's really juicy and chunky body on it. It reminds me of kind of spicy orange, and leaves me with a light.
It's 5 minutes,
acidity.
Martin. 10 remaining.
10.
Let's give Martin a round of applause for those 4 espressos. Last 4 of today.
While you're drinking that, I'll prepare your cappuccinos. It really does manage as a single origin to sit through milk, which is a bit of a surprise sometimes for me personally. I'm gonna do them 2 at a time. It's amazing how different this feels. I do this all day, every day, just doing it on a stage. It's quite fantastic. Again from left to right. Thank you.
Let's give Martin a bit of appreciation for those first 2 cappuccinos.
Thank you.
Martin was saying it was actually a fairly last-minute decision to take part today because he was helping train and support his colleague at work, and decided from that as he spent so much time in this prep, he might as well come into it himself as well.
The difference in taste from the espresso to drinking it through milk is obviously it's going to bring a lot of sweetness. I'm getting kind of a bakey smell to it, and like a light gingerbread sort of flavour as well.
Martin, we're just coming up to 10 minutes, 5 minutes remaining.
Sorry for your wait. Thank you.
Now you got me grooving. Just keep on moving. The feeling's really soothing. The more you keep me moving.
Thank you.
Oh, good.
Okay, let's give Martin a bit of appreciation for that. Cappuccino's all down on the table.
Okay, thank you. What's interesting about using these materials as a barista as opposed to customers coming in and only seeing one side of the story, and the interesting things to me are things like using little moments when the shop is quiet to really appreciate the coffee on a different sensory, like the smell of how the ground smell through my hands when I'm chucking away a sink shot or this kind of thing. It's adds a different thing when you heat the coffee up, that kind of thing. It's really nice. I'm going to serve the speciality drink after that.
But it would be nothing. Like a woman or a girl.
Just coming up to 13 minutes, Martin. 2 minutes remaining.
Joe Collier from Augusta, Georgia. This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it would be nothing. Without a woman or a girl. Man made the electric light.
So you're aware
The tickets out of the dawn.
that's 1 minute, Martin.
Man made the book of the world, huh? Like
The
they said that Noah made the ark.
scores for today will be announced actually about 6:15.
I'd like to remind you of the taste of the espresso, but also the palate cleanser. So we've been through the sweetness of the cappuccino, and I'm coming back to the espresso to kind of remind you about the differences between the two. And the infusion is cardamom, ginger,
30 seconds.
and also orange. I think it really complements coffee.
Man thinks about a little bit of baby girl and a baby boy. Man make them happy because man make them toy. But after man make
Time, thank you.
Fantastic. Great big round of applause for Martin. Come forward, Martin, away from the station. So, tell us, we could tell by some of your comments on the way through that wasn't going quite as quickly as you anticipated it to.
Yeah, it was. It's an experience, I'll tell you that. Good first time. I just jump in and give it a go. You know, we've been training for a while. I've been helping to coach, and I thought, why not just give it a go? It's a fun thing. Make coffee for people who absolutely love it. So yeah.
Okay. And so you chose a different coffee to your colleagues. Is this coffee you use?
It's not. No, I took a bit of a risk and went for something different because we were kind of trying to cover the bases of the components of our espresso with Joe's, and we went far down that path. So if I'd used one of those, it might have interfered with his flow. So I've chosen something different. It's it's been a challenge. It's been fun, really fun.
Yeah. Okay. And did you find you're happy with the shots? You got your shots out
it's
well?
It's super fresh coffee, and I'm happy with the way it tastes, but not with the way that it looks when it pours. But this is coffee, isn't it? It's,
so
difficult.
when you say it's super fresh, I mean for the benefit of people here, is it very, very lively then?
Yeah, it is. But I mean, it has been rested, but I don't think for long enough. But the flavour in the cup, I'm quite happy with the way it tastes. The most I got out of it. Yeah, really.
Okay, and your cappuccinos? You did comment during it. This is a lot harder than doing it when you do it.
It's strange because recently I work in a coffee shop in Manchester, and when I trained to be a barista a couple of years ago, the guy that trained me came in, and it made me nervous, and I started sort of jiggling around in a fashion that I wouldn't normally. Thank you, cheers. Thank you. So it feels a bit like that, but about 10 times as worse with lights in your face. So yeah, it was. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.
So I think if you're training people next year and supporting people, then
I say start your training really early, go for it millions of times, and don't get all shaky wakey.
I mean, just to give again other people here who perhaps haven't competed an insight into how much time it actually takes to prepare for this. Yeah. What would you advise is a sort of typical...
I think the longer the better. It's what most people say. People take it really seriously. They've competed before. Friends of mine have competed before. Say that you've got to really think about it from a different level, and it's good just to do it. So I just jumped in at the deep end today. Thought, just do it, and then learn from it and come back.
So next time, hopefully, you come back and you're much more aware of
I think
what it's like and so on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, very well done. I think we all enjoyed your presentation. Another great big round of applause, please, for Martin Pearson.
Thank you. Cheers.